I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, after a shutout win over the St. Louis Blues, our Leafs now have a 3-game win streak as we head into Edmonton to face the Oilers. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for Edmonton on the first line is Dylan Guenther, Martin Necas, and Henrik Sedin. On their second lines, Keith Tkachuk, Andy McDonald, and Michael Pekka. On their third lines, Pete Mahovlich, John Beecher, and Mitchell Chaffee. And on their fourth lines, Roy Conacher, Daniel Paley, and Glenn Costin. On defense, on the first pair is Darius Kasparaitis with Jacob Trouba. On their second pair, Sergei Gonchar with Samuel Girard. And on their third pair is Gabriel Carlson with Kalen Adamson. Starting in net is Kent Dryden, with Reggie LeMellon backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Gary Volk and Jordan Harris. And playing for the Leafs on the first line is Zach Hyman, Eric Lindros, and Todd Bertuzzi. On the second lines, Alexander Burrows, Brock Nelson, and Lanny McDonald. On the third lines, Carl Hagelin, Vincent Danfus, and Glenn Murray. And on the fourth lines, Andrew Ladd, Ken Linsman, and Mark Parrish. On defense, on the first pair is Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair is Ivan Provorov with Tyler Myers. And on the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Hayden Fleury. Starting at net is Dominic Hasek with Artur Silov backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Sheldon Surrey and Vern Fiddler.
Hi everybody, I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. There's been a consistent narrative on this road trip as we close things out tonight. Eat, sleep, win, repeat. Both teams are lined up and we are set to get things going. The Leafs take possession to get this one underway. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. Moves it to Lindros. Hyman's carrying it ahead. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Battle along the boards. The Oilers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Dryden's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Hyman's timing has been a little bit off in terms of his offensive skill set. You know, just a little bit too late, a little bit too early. A reason why he's on this pointless streak now. I figure he'll get it together here, James. He just needs one to go in to reset the temperature.
Covers it up, we'll get a stoppage in play. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Passes out front, and it goes off a stick and off target. The Oilers scoop it up along the boards. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Absolutely levels them.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
The Leafs gain possession in their own end. The Oilers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Taken by Girard. Kasparaitis has it in the defensive end. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Quick shot! Gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Hasek's got a ton of confidence right now, and the entire team is feeding off that kind of energy here, James. He makes an opening save, but let's not forget, he's coming in off of a shutout as well. He's just continually putting up minutes and extending those zeros.
Into the offensive zone. Dishes it off. Blocked, and he may have to stop the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
And he passes it up ahead to Valimaki. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Beats puck to Beecher. Into the corner now.
Oh, Valimaki. What are you doing?
He scores, putting it into his own net.
Well, finally, someone has the playbook on him, James, because, man, he has had one heck of a shutout streak going for him. He has been so dialed in. It'll end tonight. But, man, has he ever been outstanding.
The Oilers strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically halfway through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't. But it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, often when they get the lead, they finish the game with the lead. So it's a nice way to start the game.
Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Hayes won the draw. They'll look to set up. Too much congestion in front. Toronto's across the blue line. Jostled off the puck. Puts it in deep. Here's the chance to set up now. The Leafs have it against the wall. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Fearless, totally fearless on the block. Lets it fly. Spectacular kick save there.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Edmonton's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Mahovlich has crossed the line and gained the zone. Puts it on net, and the save.
Hasek's giving his team a chance to come back in this game with that save. We know what he did the other night. Stopped it! How did he do that? I have no idea, James. I don't even know how he tracked the puck, let alone got to it. I mean, unbelievable. His team have got to find a way to rebound off of that one. Unbelievable save. Sometimes when you have no time to think and make these types of saves, I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
The Oilers come up with the defensive zone draw. Turns that one away. Gains the zone through the middle. Shot! Glove save made by Hasek. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Quick pass to Lindstrom. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Unloads one. Oh, he stopped that deflection with the wood.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Moves it quickly over to Natchez. And he takes the pass. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Linsman's got it on the offensive end. Takes that pass back at the point. Denies him! Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Gonchar's going to play it against the half wall. The Leafs gain possession. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Chance in front! Denies him in close.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Picked up along the wall by Gonchar. Receives the pass. The Oilers get a hold of it. And the puck's knocked loose. Great burst of speed to come up with it. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. Shot! And that caroms off a body in the lane. Right through center and into the offensive zone. The Oilers pick up steam and are on the attack. Toronto's going to play the puck from behind the cage. And now he passes up to Murray. Shot! Grabs him with the glove.
How'd you like to look up and see this guy barreling down on you? You know that he's got the strength, he's got the power, and he's got the will to take it to the net.
Late goings of this period. Edmonton's ahead 1-0. McDonald's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Gerard's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Makes the save, but barely with that one. Nelson's picking up steam. Sends it into the offensive zone. Moves behind the net. Here's a short pass to Gerard. From center they get into the attacking area. Toronto's got the puck. And it's kicked away. Scooped up along the wall by Myers. And now he moves it to McDonald. What a hit, and that'll wear down the opposition. Handles it along the blue line. That knocks him off the puck. Edmonton's got possession of the puck. Handles the pass. Avoids the poke check. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Gets the puck in deep. Edmonton's looking to break out. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Hagelin's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Well, that brings an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time.
Actually, it was a pretty good period for the Leafs. They dictated the play. The only problem is Hasek's last 2 goals that he's given up have been scored by his teammates. So let's hope the Leafs can find this tying goal, tie it up.
Well, a fun start for the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
Dryden's the only reason that his team is in this game, James. I mean, he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
The Leafs can't afford to get rattled here early in this second period. They've had more shots on goal, yet they still trail. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And a strong effort on that play. Dryden's going to cover up and opt for a whistle.
Yeah, and I don't mind this play here. I mean, he hasn't been busy, right, James? And so sometimes you just want to physically engage, touch that puck, and make sure you're staying in it.
And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Dryden's going to hang on for a whistle. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Necas has it in their own end. And he takes the dish and tries to make a diagonal pass to Necas. Bertuzzi stick handling in his own zone. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Edmonton's got control of the puck. Slides it diagonally to Gunther. The Leafs have it now. Hyman's taking it from his own end. And he takes the feed. Picked up along the boards by Bertuzzi. Picks off the feed. Over the line they come.
He looks like he's playing with a little more confidence tonight, and he's looking for his first NHL goal. He's possessing the puck, and he's driving lanes. He's bound to get one.
An easy stop with the pad by Dryden. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Edmonton's got the win off that draw. Angles it over to Tkachuk. Pekka's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save, no rebound to boot.
Toronto's put a lot of pucks on net. Now they just need to put one past the goaltender, still trailing in the second. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
And he's going to pounce on it for the whistle and get a stoppage in play, and much needed at that.
I can't overstate how timely important that this cover is, James. When you're on your heels and you're chasing the game, you need a reset button. Goaltender allows it to happen.
Hammers it from the point. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Odd-man rush. And he catches that one with the glove. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. 1-0 to score. The Leafs win it in the defensive zone. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Costin. And that shot dies in traffic. And then goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Here's a blast. Big save by the goaltender. Toronto's moving it up the ice. Puck sent in, and the defensive pairing will change it up. Quick pass across to Conacher. Here's a shot. Just wide of the net. Stretches one out to Hagelin. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Toronto's put up a lot of shots and so far plenty of scoring chances, and yet they still trail here in the second. Kaye's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Here's a blast. Oh, lightning quick reflexes on the one-timer. Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Takes the feed. Oh, and he whiffs. Fires it, and he makes the save. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Both teams ready here for the face-off. The Leafs win the draw on their own end. Quick feed to Lindros. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. And he's able to handle that one.
Dryden's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
And things start to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Edmonton's up 1-0. Toronto's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Dryden's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
Toronto's looked good offensively to this point, but they continue to trail here in the second. Lindros has got possession. Let's see what they can do with it now. The Oilers look to start the transition game. Moves it to Sedin. Fires it on net. That goes off a twig. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Quick pass to Hyman. And now he tries to get it across to Bertuzzi. Sends a pass over. The Leafs have it from their own end. Tries to feed it over to Bertuzzi. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. The Leafs take it along the wall. Look out! And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Takes the feed from the wing. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Slides the puck across to Bertuzzi. Dryden's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Cheryl, the name of the game is winning, but you got to think ownership's loving these packed houses night after night after night.
Show me the money, James. The concessions are lined up, and you can certainly see the colors of the team being worn by all of these people in the seats. You got to believe this franchise is pretty happy.
There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Past the midway mark in this period, the Oilers have taken a 1-0 lead. McDonald's won it in their own end. Nice defensive robbery on that. Moves it quickly over to Tkachuk. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Looking for space inside the...
Oh, why'd you do that?
Inside the post, and we play on.
Edmonton's trying to push the play and extend their lead here, but they're unable to do it. Puck luck doesn't go their way, and they hit the frame and out.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call. Peck has been flagged for cross-checking.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the 1-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be to task and kill this off.
Guys, we know this power play has struggled finding their identity, but practice makes perfect here, and we know they've been working hard on this. It's the first power play of the game. Let's see if the efforts will pay off here.
Trying to get it out. And that's one way to help kill off this penalty as they get the puck out, Cheryl.
Well, when you're on the PK unit, you have to be able to anticipate. They do just that. They're able to retrieve the puck and fire it down the ice. Makes no mistake on the clear, James. Hard and heavy on the stick.
Good clearing attempt to breathe. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Here's a short pass to Burrows. Sends the puck across. Swatted away with the blocker by Dryden. Unable to reach that one. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Taken along the wall by Ladd. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Moves the puck. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Peck is out of the box. He owes a lot of credit to that penalty-killing unit.
Well, that's a missed opportunity, James. An opportunity to get the equalizer on the power play. Now down by one at even strength. They're going to have to find a way to muster up some energy. That one was deflating.
And that one's stolen at center ice. The Oilers gain possession along the wall. And now it's over to Mahovlich. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. And he takes the feed. Tiptoes around the poke check. And the pass is redirected. Gobbles the puck up there with the chest. And we're going to get a whistle here. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Oilers lead it 1-0. Edmonton's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Puts it on net. Stick save. Just got a piece of it with that one. Handles the puck. Lindros setting up against the wall. Tosses it to Conacher. Sends it in on the attack. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Edmonton's got it in the neutral zone. Sent in deep, and the forwards will go to the bench. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Quick feed to Costin. Great defensive stick work on the play. Loses the coverage there. Slides the puck over. Oh, what a glove save! Wow!
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
Toronto's goal scorers need to find a way to finish on some of these chances as they continue to trail here late in this middle frame. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up.
Well, the good news is we're still out shooting an opponent 2-1. But power play is still looking for its first goal. And we're down a goal looking to tie it up. Let's hope we can do it in the third.
Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. And the clock is ticking here on period number 3. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
Toronto's got to take some risks here in the third period, but doesn't need to happen right away. They've got 20 minutes of leg room here, if you will, James. They've had a strong game. They've owned possession. They got to give themselves some poise and patience with the puck to drive the paint and get some quality chances on net. Dryden's been making it look easy out there tonight, James. Multiple big saves in this game, and it's due in large part to his positioning. I mean, he's got real nice balance. He's challenging the shooter, and he's redirecting rebounds. He's doing it all for his team tonight. Now they just got to get the W.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Toronto's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Shuts him down. Takes the puck behind the net. Makes another stop.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I got to say, where are the D-boxing out?
Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. The Leafs looking against the half wall. What a steal in his own end. The Oilers have it against the wall. Grabbed along the board by Natchez. Dishes it to Bertuzzi. Takes the feed. The Leafs take it from the side. The Oilers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Toronto's got possession here in the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Oh, and comes up with nothing on the play.
Well, he's certainly going to be frustrated with that one. I mean, you do all the work to get to that space. It's a glory area. You know you got a primetime shooting and opportunity, and you miss the net. You absolutely cannot miss from that spot.
The Leafs played along the boards. Slides the puck down low. Sends the pass down low. Puts it on net. Puck grabbed by Mahovlich. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. And that's blocked away. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Picked up along the wall by Trouba. And now he angles it across to Tkachuk. The Oilers have it in the offensive zone. Sends the pass in front. And that's stopped. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Toronto's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. The Leafs win the draw. Slides the puck over to Provorov. The Oilers will play it in their own end. Moves it to McDonald. Sends the pass over. Here's a chance. Denied by the goaltender. Burrows will play it behind the net. Good fight for the puck along the boards. And that's poked away by Carlson. Tries to get it over to Pekka. Puck scooped up by Tkachuk. And that's broken up by Linsman. Here's a shot. Blocked in traffic. And the puck's kicked free. The Leafs gain possession with the stop. Dryden's going to freeze it for a whistle. We'll all get a breather here, Cheryl.
Well, it's a great strategy to pounce on this puck. This is a close game, but they've been heavily outplayed. Just look at the shot clock. He's had to be phenomenal. But this is a great play. I mean, it's a quiet play pouncing on this puck. There's strategy behind it, James.
And it goes off the iron and stays out. Answered the call there. Loose puck battle along the boards. Quick pass to Hedlund. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away.
Dryden's all over that save. I mean, he's dialed in and he recognizes where he has to be at the right time.
The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Passes over to Valimaki. Here's a short pass to Murray. Takes the pass. Fantastic save.
Well, timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Comes up with the stop. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. And now it's grabbed by Murray. Moves it quickly over to Fleury.
Edmonton's been effective in all three zones. They've held play in the offensive zone. They've carried through the neutral zone. And in particular, they've been fantastic in their own zone. They protected the house. They protected their goaltender. And now it's about protecting the shutout.
Takes it into the slot.
Oh, Costin.
And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing, because listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
Edmonton's now up by 2 here in the late stages of the third. It feels like time is on their side.
Time is on their side, but they're going to have to finish it. And the clock seems a little thin right now for them. And on the other side, you've got an urgent team. If they can get within striking distance, they'll get their netminder out.
Slides the puck ahead to Chaffee.
Edmonton's ahead in this game because of their layered approach, and you can only have a layered approach when you have three lines that are firing, and in particular the third line that is showing some great scoring depth here, producing, and the reason why they're in the lead.
The Leafs are back home for the next game as they kick off a homestand, and a few tickets still available for each matchup. We're looking forward to that. Toronto's failed to convert on scoring opportunities, and lots of them here in this third period. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Pekka's got it along the boards. Puck picked up by Morrissey. The Leafs carry it along the wall. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Works it across to Morrissey. That's intercepted. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Taken by Bertuzzi. The Leafs have it from the corner. Scooped up along the wall by Foot. Takes it across the blue line. Here's a chance in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Denies him again.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
More than half the frame has been played here. Edmonton's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Toronto's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Comes up with the stop. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Gerard.
Well, I like this play, James. When you're leading late in the game, you make good blue line decisions. That's what we used to call them anyway. And you put the puck in deep and you just kill some valuable time.
Costin's got it across the line. And he takes the pass. Shuts him down. Passed up ahead. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Costin's lugging the puck. And now he moves it to Conacher. Toronto's got the puck. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Burrows. Shot! And that one's denied. And a great save! And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Dryden's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Here in the late going to the frame, Edmonton's got a 2-0 lead. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Grabbed in the open ice by Natchez. Punks it away in his own end. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Murray's moving it ahead. Puck dumped in. Picked up along the boards by Hagelin. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Gunther.
Sometimes when you're losing, you can get caught up over trying here, James, and this is a product of him mismanaging the puck. Sometimes you got to keep it simple and just get the puck going the other way.
Tried to make a move and the puck hops away. Scrum along the boards. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Dryden's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. The Leafs are running out of time to even things up here. They've had plenty of scoring chances, but they trail late in the third. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Puck gets loose. We'll get some flow again here. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Fires into the empty net. They score!
Yeah, and this one will all but seal the deal, James. A real insurance marker and a game well fought and a win well earned. That's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter. And it's the dying minutes here, James. It should seal the deal.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Toronto's won the draw in the neutral zone. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Chuck's done a great job of staying the course in this game here, James. You know, he could let the multiple opportunities that he hasn't cashed in on really get to him, but he doesn't. He continues with his persistence and his relentlessness to the net here, and it pays off in dividends as he gets on the board.
Toronto's won the draw. Turned aside with the glove by Dryden. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Linsman's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. And this one's in the books. Oh, what a feeling of pride. His first career shutout. Impressive.
Yeah, it's a special one for sure, isn't it, James? You got to get him the puck because anytime you can keep your opposition at bay, not even one going by you, it's a great moment. But for the first one, you don't forget it.
And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way around.
Ain't no party like a victory party. Hope you had as much fun as we did here tonight, and we will see you the next time. At least we hope so. From all of us here at EA Sports, take care, everyone.
Well, the Leafs couldn't solve Dryden as they outshoot Edmonton 39-17, out-hit them 31-29, have more time to attack. Edmonton has the better pass percentage. Toronto won the faceoffs 26-12. Toronto got the only power play, going 0 for 1. And for the box scores for Toronto, there was no scoring. Hasek made 14 saves on 16 shots, 2 goals allowed for an .875 save percentage. And for Edmonton, you had Beecher with a goal and an assist, Pekka with an assist, Tkachuk with a goal, Koskinen with a goal, Carlson and Gonchar with assists. And Dryden was a perfect 39 for 39. And with the loss, the Leafs record now falls to 10-6 with 28 points, and they fall down to 4th place in the league. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game as Toronto heads to Kansas City to face the Scouts.